Damn, hold on. That shit gonna get like 1,000 if the candy got stuck in my throat.
No, I know.
Pause.
Pause.
Now don't pause. Keep going. Shout out boy from New York that I think he used to do the manager for Nicki when he was jumping off the helicopter.
This is the host, Big Mike.
Young Wade in the cut.
Ugly truth.
And Chad G, baby.
Ladies and gentlemen and ladies, we have a good topic today. We're going to rock with you. Hope y'all dive in and please make sure you leave us some comments. We checking these comments, man. Get us some comments and add more followers. Please tell people about us. Hey, man, we good people, man. We ain't on here to bash nobody, talk down. We don't even bring up topics like that. We let the other people do all that. We on some motivation, try to make you get money, help you get some money, help you keep your mind straight, and do what we can do. We ain't on a negative vibe. We do that for the others. But the topic for today will be, we will dive into the world of, I'm sorry, let me start it over.
At least we did the intro. Long we get that out the way.
Chris Watt, that boy say welcome to our channel. And I ain't trying to say that, but that what threw me off.
That what threw me off. The nigga read it before we started.
I said, welcome to our, I said, channel.
That nigga look at that like this is his first time reading.
Let's go though. Y'all ready? Topic of the day is, welcome on the... Hey bro, I gotta go watch the game, bro. Just cause you want to make a DVR and go back and watch,
Hey, I'm not the one stopping the show.
All right, come on, Chris. Don't blame your ass on that. Cut. Oh, shit.
Bloopers.
Make this mic be still. Not that bitch gonna pop me in the face. Then appreciate y'all joining today. But the topic of the day is with having social media and having the impact of social media within trying to find a relationship or a significant other. How does it help you or how does it hurt you trying to greet and meet someone, with social media in the way? And that just goes back to, matter of fact, I don't even want to say it. If I say it, it's like that's one of my points. So I don't want to say that, but anybody want to grasp that first? If I was going to say something, it was
Don't go straight to your
point. It was going to mess my point up.
It's going to mess your point up.
I ain't ready yet. You
ain't ready.
Y'all come on with that.
What y'all got? Ready like the intro.
All right, so
Social media king.
Negative.
Oh.
I feel like you be on there more than me.
I'm just running the business. You know what I'm saying?
But I do feel like times change. You know what I'm saying? I can only speak of my time. I know my times is different from y'all time, but
Those that.
And it's sort of kind of it is.
Go ahead.
30, 40.
Oh, here we go with the numbers.
No, certain things came in around that time that we didn't have, and so
You know what I'm saying? Like my time was more of
things that we brought to him.
Yeah.
Okay, go ahead.
Alright, so yeah, I feel like times did change or whatever because like back then, you seen more people like interacting in person. You know what I'm saying? You didn't see it because you was out there doing it too. You know what I'm saying? There wasn't no, let me hit this person. Let me see if she gonna bite. Boom, 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 boom. Now let me bring it back to now. Now it's like I can see this chick every day. I can work with her every day. You know what I'm saying? But I ain't got the courage to talk to her face to face. But I got her Instagram where I can go find her Instagram, Facebook, or whatever. Whoop the whoop. Oh, boom, boom, boom. That shit weak. You know what I'm saying? Because it's like now what y'all building y'all shit up off of. You know what I'm saying? Like, and I ain't gonna count. I done fell victim a couple of times to that shit. You know what I'm saying? I ain't saying victim in a bad way, but I'm just saying like victim as far as like I done, that done been me. You know what I'm saying? So it's like
in that scenario,
yeah, So it's like, yeah, I feel like that shit, social media, fuck that up because it's like, yeah, y'all able to build a bond, but it's not no, oh, I just met this person, but you know what I'm saying, face to face. We vibing right here in person versus, oh, we got to go set this shit up.
And that's the truth. Like how you saying, you get to start feeling the energy of this person before you even had the, you know what I'm saying? Like, you getting it all in one by being in person, you know what I'm saying, and picking up, because somebody can be beautiful as fuck
on social media.
On social media, but they personality make them ugly.
Ugly in the motherfucker, you know attitude, stinking the motherfucker. I always want to do this, do that, do this, do that. You know what I'm saying? And it's like, yeah, it's a good and it's a bad. You know what I'm saying? I feel like that's one of the bad things because I can go on and on. I ain't never been married, but I feel like marriage nowadays, it ain't what it was back in the day. You know what I'm saying? Like, me just growing up, I seen it, like, I feel like it was more of this
together
versus like now it's like this. You know what I'm saying? Like, I got your back as long as you got my back type shit. It ain't no, oh, I got you forever. You know what I'm saying?
Or pushing through situation.
You know what I'm saying? And it's, I don't know. I know I've been in some weddings, you know what I'm saying, and them motherfuckers didn't last 2 years. You know what I'm saying? Now one of them.
That's because of social media?
No, it ain't because of social media. It's just because that shit wasn't there.
But it might have a play in it. You know, it might have a play in your distraction.
It could have, you know.
I mean, as far as like, you know, you could be giving attention to this, but you know, it's not giving attention back to you. So let me go put my attention into something else that's easier. Because we are looking for the easy way out of different things.
Well, I guess it's that I'm trying to understand, like, in that scenario, as far as like, I guess we say the divorce rates are going up. Like, how does that, like, you know, work itself as far as like social media, as far as like, because I got together through their social media, and or like, how does that impact it? You
saying like it's two people got together through?
No. I'm saying with his scenario about, you know, people getting married and like they divorce. I'm saying, I'm just trying to understand, like, if there is there an opinion?
No, social media wasn't tied to that. I was just saying in general, like,
or even it could be like the expectation of the wedding, the expectation of this, the, you know, giving up of this so fast because you see you deserve this what you want. You always saying what you want. You're not getting the whole picture of even how people take pictures. You know what I'm saying? You can go online and see who don't feel comfortable about their body, because all their pictures are gonna come from the sky. You know what I'm saying? You know, and then the people that want to lead with their body who ain't got no verbal talk or no mind, they pictures are gonna be nothing but they booty or they, you know what I'm saying, anything. You know what I'm saying? So I just hate from this standard, and I mean, you can shift it to men too. You know, maybe the ones half naked or whatever. But I'm just saying, like, all this plays a part.
To go back to what he said, you know what I'm saying? It's crazy because social media is so crazy, dog. Like, you can have a black doctor, you know what I'm saying? A young black doctor, a female, say she like 20 something. She just became 20, like probably 21, 22. She just became a doctor. She post a picture with her. She post a picture, you know what I'm saying, in the office first day of work. Damn, hold on. That shit gonna get like 1,000. The candy got stuck in my throat.
No, I know.
Pause.
Now don't pause. Keep going.
Freaky.
No. Go ahead.
Right,
no PDD.
That shit gonna get like 50 likes. I bet if she posts a picture with certain, you know what I'm saying, some tight clothes on or something like this, that shit gonna blow up. You know what I'm saying? It's just crazy because that's what's fucking up the world too. You know what I'm saying? Social media. I'm just saying how social media play a big part in all these other things. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's what's making the female show themselves.
To go back to how, man, you were talking beforehand, relationships are built on situations. You know, this person did this in this situation. You got to see who they were and this and that. So you're not able to see none of this in these moments because everybody that's going up on her, even going to a lot of these people's pages, they'll say, don't take me serious. Mm-hmm. But this is a side of you portraying online. So, I mean, at the end of the day, if you want me to take you serious and for who you are, I got to take everything. What you saying?
No, I about to say that when you saying, how can I take you serious? How can I?
Yeah, how can I?
Because that stuff goes with the approach the approach, like you said, the approach and even greeting. I mean, you get on your page, and I ain't saying you supposed to like. First of all, respect to respect. I mean, I shouldn't have to look at your social media to say, "Oh, this judge how I'm a respect her." No, you probably respect the woman regardless. I don't care if she's not even respecting herself. That's her business. You know what I'm saying? But still, and I'm only reason why I say that because I know some men, you know, we'll get on there, look on that thing, sliding up, looking at profile, and you see what she's showing, but it's like, do I supposed to still come to her as, "Hey, how you doing?" Or
naked.
You know, like, what's the next, you know, this and that? Or should I say, "Down the mom, when I'm gonna be able to slap what I be saying on social media?" Like now, but now you kind of sound like you ain't thinking, but you really saying, you don't know her now. You make yourself sound like a social media stalker now.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, this is what she's showing though. So that could interfere big time with the greeting and meeting because what you portraying. On top of that, how growing up hey, I meet a woman, you know what I'm saying? We're gonna take our time, whatever, boom. I know good well, especially back in our days growing up, you ain't forget no picture, no woman, no two-piece right then just like that. Now, you can go to the page, shit, her whole every outfit she done did, every bikini she did, which it ain't like you saying it's a bad thing because hey, you know, if you want to show it, flaunt it, hey, it's yours. You know what I'm saying? But some of you still
Ain't nothing for the hide no more.
Yeah, I mean that's the thing. Like, so where you already got a vision of what you already fit to go get anyway before you even get it because of what you seeing or whatever. And even for the dude, portraying, and that's a big time word that people really be floating over their head as far as showing something that you not or I'm gonna show you this, but I really like, man, I don't be doing that. Oh, but you posted last Thursday. I just posted to be posted. Okay, but guess what? It's a little dude sitting there waiting. He like little posts like that. Cause now he gonna follow you for what you post. Now thinking you might got something more than
Money
what you
or
got.
something, yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I check my nephews at the house and stuff like that. Just watch what you post. You know what I'm saying? You never know who really watching you, man. You know, everybody. We all got followers, but some followers you don't know everybody, and you never know who hitting you with a fake page to be a follower, trying to keep up with your life. So social media, it got its goods and bads. You know what I'm saying? There's some helpful ways, and there's some ways that can get you and hurt you. Then you got some women too, while your online can be sliding, or even men just sliding and thinking what they saying they're supposed to be them, or that's my life. Oh, I want to do that too, or why I'm not doing that. And now that's another bobblehead confusion of, hey, you was okay yesterday, what happened?
I know when these people jump up off of it, they ain't even doing it.
They ain't gonna never post.
Oh, just like how they showed old boy from New York that I think he used to do the manager for Nicki when he was jumping off the helicopter. It went in the air, it was on the ground, and he just jumped off and started shooting it from there. Like,
I've been traveling a lot lately, man. You gonna be the baggage or be the luggage?
Like it's a deception, you know what I'm saying?
I mean, I think the only thing that's different is that you had these people who been masking or perpetrating, and the real, you know, realm now is digital.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? So I just feel like how they say energy is nor created or destroyed, it just exists, right? So I just feel like the energy just got transferred.
It become more though.
Yeah, so it's more multiplied because now it's more accessible, right? As far as I guess my point on the topic, I guess like what Young Wade was saying, I guess with the age gap as far as us seeing it from the ground up being started, I think our generation had a different approach as far as like knowing the difference between reality and then social media. And those who jumped into it when it was already existing, it's like that's real to them.
Yeah.
And not so much of the real world, you know, dealing with that. So it's like kind of like, I guess it flip-flopped, you know, because you see kids now, man, they just, as they born, mamas and daddies over here got a family show on YouTube and all they know is the camera. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And it's like you can't even like live a private life because this is now the way people get paid now is to show your life.
And then you got to remember whenever anybody put their phone in front of you, take a picture or whatever it might be with anything, you're not being yourself in that moment. You know what I'm saying? You being something so it could be I'm saying for most of the time,
Yeah.
unless somebody just walk up and start recording you and you not knowing. But anybody that consciously know that something is going on, just like a camera, you're gonna cheese. You're gonna do you know what I'm saying?
But
You ain't-
and that's what I'm saying. Even like that depends on what you do, whether you cheese or not. I mean, I just feel like it's still like part of your personality, right? So if you the person who's on the camera being fake, that's you
Yeah.
in your fake moment. You know what I'm saying? It's no different. I'm sitting here saying, like, yeah, I was playing 2K, man. I hit about 25 threes, and Mike like, did you really do that? Yeah, I did that. You know what I'm saying? So it's like that's my fake, my fakeness. You know what I'm saying? So I mean, I don't know. I don't want to just too much the different between like social media and the real works. I feel like it's the same thing. It's just a different formula. You know what I'm saying? It's like you got this soda, it's drinkable, but then I got a new phone, but it's also drinkable, but it tastes different. You know what I'm saying? But it looked the same, but it tastes different. That's just my take up on it. I guess again because me seeing internet grow to what it is from what it was at first. I'm talking about online. This is cool when it felt safe. Now, like Big Mike said, you got scammers, you got, the pedos, you got all, different stuff now that
Scammers,
it's like, damn. But I also say, with all that being out there, I tell people, man, like you also have the choice not to indulge and watch it. You have the choice to say not interested. So even with the stuff that's on social media or whatever a person doing, which is whatever intention, I don't have to look at it. And that's the part that's funny to me is that people get so caught up in something that you logged into to argue about something that ain't got nothing to do with you or something you would ever do. You know?
So just think about what you just said and apply that to a relationship and knowing the struggles that you have to go through just a normal relationship. You know what I'm saying? And that's what I'm saying. You having to untangle this person just to understand what their makeup is so we can know how we need to move as a unit.
I mean, that's gonna be work within itself. I mean, it's something I always said, even with mine, we had this conversation. It's like at the end of the day, everybody was born or they grew up a certain way. So if you want to be in a relationship, just like you want to get to a job, you gotta be a person, you gotta be open-minded.
Yeah.
You have to take whatever the goal you have and then whatever goal they have and mend it together. You know what I'm saying? And also it's like, how long is that gonna take? And how long are you willing to take to figure that out? You know what I'm saying? Or at least with that person. I mean, the thing of it is in this situation, like it's something that you can't buy. It's gonna be your time. So, I mean, hopefully the one that I'll say this: if it's the one that you're looking for, then it's gonna be an investment. If you just out here trying to figure yourself out, I mean, whatever.
But that's what I'm saying. If you taking that same sentence, with you even looking, it's hard to see a personality online.
I mean, it depends what kind of conversation you having. I say with that person, and again, what
I'm saying, I'm just even saying initially. I mean, just think about like where are you able to? I mean, yeah, you can go through pictures, but once again, these are pictures that they want to share with me. Just and I don't get me twisted. Just like when you go out with somebody, they're gonna share with what they want to. But I can ask the question.
I mean, you can ask them in person or not. I mean,
no, I'm saying on online they presented to me what they want me to see.
I mean, everybody, or I'll say majority, depends on what kind of person you are going to put their best foot forward.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying.
That should
like. I can't think of a time where I actually posted me like messing up an order. You know what I'm saying? Online, it happens. You know what I'm saying? But I mean, if anybody asks me, I'll let them know. I mean, I had plenty of times where I said, "Man, I'm like, dang." You know.
But I can be more. Put it like this: people are more vulnerable. People are more open to share their vulnerability in these while we talking versus online, of course, because you want to show your best side. So that's what I'm saying. When you having this dialogue wherever you at with their relationship, when you able to take this person out to eat and have a dialogue with them or go have a good time, when give them good energy to where they want to open up for this, you missing out on all these opportunities, these key components of knowing who this person is. And we wondering why a lot of stuff is failing within the relationship because, like you say, we already ignore signs. So you finna look online and see the value that you want out of this, which is most likely gonna be lust, some kind of lustful way, because that's what's being traded on her. You know what I'm saying? It's nobody looking for no dialogue on her for me picking somebody.
So I'm sorry. So while you saying it, it's almost sound how my logic for me, like people going to the club. Like You don't go to the club to look for
Of
no nut.
course.
I'm just saying, but some people do. I mean,
Don't nobody put it like this. I don't feel nobody goes to the club to look for a significant other that they're finna have a long life standing partner with. That's how they picking it.
So this is the thing about it, right? So we got to break this down. So we talking about different generations of clubs, right? So I feel there was a one point, like let's still go back like during the 70s, right, where that was the hangout spot, kind of like Instagram. That's the hangout spot. So you got a certain club or whatever in-house place you go to go chill, and you may find that person who you, let's say, A, just trying to find somebody exercise with, or B, dang, I'm coming here for a while, I be seeing you, I'm kind of getting intrigued by you, It can be different ways, you know what I'm saying? That's what I'm saying. I don't look at it being that far different or from each other. But hold on, I would say this. Only thing I would say that's different is that you don't get that in life energy.
That's it.
Yeah, I was gonna get it, bro. I was gonna get it. Yeah, I was gonna get it.
You
Yeah.
finna say it.
Yeah.
So that's what I'm saying. Like, that's a big factor.
No, yeah.
That's a major factor. And then just like go back to his thing, I have courage enough to know I can have dialogue with this. Like, I ain't saying you looking at you in your eyes, because I don't want to look in your eyes when I'm talking and shit. But
Wow.
I'm just saying, like, for you to look at somebody in the eye and talk to them and this and that, and that's respect. There's so many traits that can come out of that. You know what I'm saying? Even from the standpoint you want to bring up the club situation. I remember what making me stop wanting to go to the club is when I was going and everybody, this when selfies first came out. So we haven't even made it this far. So everybody want to take pictures of themselves, and then it's like, but you missing out on this energy of,
Hey, that's
you know what I'm saying? Like, this what the DJ finna take you through a whole night. If he cold with it, we can vibe with it, but you over here, and then everybody doing it. So
see, and that's the thing too. Like on the flip side, like now we got cell phones and they got so bad they go good. Now I got people who look at me as a celebrity.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So it's like you look at it like now, like only like music and movies with stars or athletes.
Yeah.
Those main three. Now you could be an influencer or whatever let me call it on these little platforms, and you could be just like them or be bigger. You know what I'm saying? So, and like you said, it's taken away from the actual real life experience of just life and the energy that's around type stuff. And I think the only thing, my other point too, is that what makes it so different between social media and the real life, as far as the relationship thing, is that when you see somebody in person, you get to feel the energy of like how that person makes you feel when you see them in presence.
Mm-hmm.
There's such an emotional disconnect when you see them on social media, because now you get to, it's not so much of what they're giving you, is what you're seeing and how you're receiving it.
Mm-hmm.
Like Big Mike said, you see the pictures, she got booty up on her. Now my mind might be on that. I'm not even worried about she got a education, if she got kids, or she carrying anything. I don't know, because I'm gonna focus on the pictures. I'm so intrigued by the pictures. I ain't worried about nothing else. You know what I'm saying? And then, like you said, you talking on social media, everything is seem good because it's just it's through text. A lot of people ain't good what they were through text versus in person. Then you get to see the person, and he's like, dang man, I don't feel right. Dang, what's that smell? Like, it's all kind of other factors, you know what I'm saying, that miss out. But I mean,
you could just find out she stank on the first date. What you finna say, Big Mike? The point you had, way.
Don't forget it.
Don't forget, I ain't trying to step on nobody's feet. Y'all saying he had a point. I don't know if he said
He
it.
didn't want to mess it up.
No,
Come on, reel it in.
It wasn't important, but I can really say this too though on asking the question for is, how do y'all feel about people that have careers and they a lot of people lose their job like that too though. And I ain't saying they doing nothing even sexual. We just want to go post a nice picture of them in a bikini or something. And, the job find out and you gotta go. And it's like I'm human too. I just want to take a picture.
But then that's what I'm saying. You gotta understand the organizations that you became a part of and know what they like and how they contradict with your lifestyle, this and that. Because you signed up for all that. You signed up to work at the job. They get paying you your W-2s and all that. So at the end of the day, you have to respect whatever you need to respect in order to do that. Though.
Now, I would say from a legality point on what you're saying, I would hope that whatever it got issue with social media is inside the handbook or something. Because I'm just saying,
and I ain't talking about nothing explicit.
No, I'm just saying this in general. Because some company would say, hey, we don't tolerate any type of social media posting of the company property, stuff like that. So things don't get exploited.
I'm just saying, I couldn't. Don't get me wrong. I can understand you in the swim, so you're doing something you're supposed to be doing, like if you want to say the word twerking. You twerking, shaking your, shaking that thing or whatever.
They're just dancing.
But I'm just talking about saving like you got a family, just you, your family, and you in a bikini, you post it.
I mean, but even taking your example, what you just said,
That's
what's wrong with
that's
the
a lawsuit?
What's wrong with the plant manager being in Mexico at Cabos with they people showing? But that's what I'm saying. That go back to letting people know, like what's I don't understand. I mean, I ain't gonna say I don't understand. Like I haven't did none of this stuff, but I'm just trying to figure out why do we take a vibe that we have feeling in person and try to record it to post it or hold on to it to go back to that same vibe when you supposed to recreate it again yourself? Go ahead.
Because people now are their own celebrities and they have the people who celebrate them. And like we were speaking before, some people want to be celebrated, bro. It is not all bad, but some people like that attention, bro.
But then that goes back to
now if you keeping it for memory, that's different though. Now, some stuff is good for me.
No,
I keep my shit for. I keep my stuff for memory.
But how do it make it from your memory phone to your Instagram?
I mean, but
I'm saying you can keep it in your if you want to keep it for memory.
No, I'm saying, but don't get me wrong. Now, if I'm a part of a social site, I'm not gonna sit here and just be. I'm a part of the social site, but I'm not interacting with the
Ain't
social.
no rules with that, bro.
All I'm doing is just following. That's like me saying I'm just being nosy.
And people are that people are nosy. That's why I'm here.
And I'm not saying they are. It's people like that.
Yeah.
I'm just saying, but if you are okay, so that's like saying you got a social site.
Well, I'll be that person. Go ahead.
No, I ain't
saying that wrong.
Go ahead.
I just don't like sharing my business. That's all.
If you got a social site, okay. I mean, but you on everybody else posts, following and searching and looking, but you ain't posting nothing. Like
also have the choice not to indulge and watch it. You have the choice to say not interested. So
it's like, what are you on her for,
bro?
You on her. You don't want to post your life, but why you worrying about everybody else's life?
Bro.
You want to be entertained, right?
Bro,
but that's what I'm saying.
You want to be entertained, but you don't want nobody to know who you are.
But can I get it?
I didn't say, but don't get me wrong. Let me say this too. I'm not saying everything you do, like you gotta, hey man, this is what I made today. Y'all come follow me, come go. I ain't never promote that because I love to keep you, on where it's wall though. I don't need you knowing where I'm at. I'm not saying that, but now that's different because some people do go overboard with recording themselves. Like, yeah, we heard such. We y'all need to come come on. Then they come there, somebody want to get you. Then what happened? How they found out? Well, early day, she was on Snap saying she recorded, said come here about 2:00. Everybody came, but it was somebody came who didn't have that mentality though. You know what I'm saying? So you can't control, that's something you just can't control, but you can control the part of what you post. You know what I'm saying?
I'm gonna tell you like I said before, you got folks on here who like attention. Trying to sell something, people, consumers, right? This is where the world, right? We live in a capitalist, society where everything is for
That's
sale.
the freest advertisement you gonna get.
Sale. Conversations for sale. Looking at you, whatever DMs is for sale. My thing is this, right? So even with those who do that, teach his own. But the thing is, everybody got a choice, right? So you got the stalkers, hey, I want to see everything. Hey, you can see everything, but pay for it. It's what we've been doing, bro. That's what I'm saying. It's the same people that, let's say at the grocery store. He don't buy no groceries, but he creeping. He looking. Man, look at Lil Johnson, boy. She look thick today. Ain't bought no groceries. But he there every day or whatever day so-and-so get there. You know what I'm saying? Especially, like my page is open. I don't got nothing to hide. Wherever I'm posting is exactly what I'm doing. Boom, 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 boom. You know what I'm saying? It's going to be good for, information, but I mean, like I said, each his own. I mean, I ain't saying it's anything bad or good as far as having a private page or open page, but you just got people who just being people, bro. Like the ones who
it's like you say,
yeah.
You like yours open. See me with mine, I like mine's private because I like to control who I'm following or who following me. You know what I'm saying? To where the weirdo stuff ain't happening because I'm not worrying about nobody sending me nothing. Because why you sending me something? I ain't got to even really, and I ain't just saying anybody I follow. I know.
Give an example of something weird you received.
No, I ain't know.
Come on, Mike. I know you got something. Bro.
Reach down there.
Come on. I'll
just say what you talking about weird.
I would say like something off you like a $7 lineup or something.
No, I'm just saying period. Just I mean, I ain't gonna. I have never received no direct message, nothing weird. I'm saying, but I like to control that part of just anybody just following me. No, I don't need anybody just following me because you got kids. Some kids love to follow grown-ups, bro, just to keep up with what grown-ups. Because I see that too a lot. Kids that just want to follow grown-ups.
Another thing.
to keep.
Why does this kid have a social media?
I mean, that's hey. You can say that too, but watch this. You know the parent ain't telling you. Make sure you fall for grown-ups. That's something you choose to go.
Guess what?
That's a choice.
That's why we
choose.
got all these YNs now, and they got switches because the parents ain't parenting.
Oh yeah.
They're not doing their job.
And see, for all those reasons, that's why I'm a creeper. That's why I'm just a creeper on there. I don't put nothing.
Even with that throwing out, right? We got to look at we got to throw that out there too. Like, you got parents, huh?
Charles, Chad G.
Because he was talking about me.
I don't think he was.
No, hell, I wasn't calling him a creeper. I was just speaking up here, like, you know, like, now I'm about to say what you saying is right. I ain't saying you got to, I'm about to say you don't have to post everything.
Yeah.
It's not like that, you know what I'm saying? No, I ain't like that.
And I don't even like I say, when I first.
Like what you saying about keeping it vibe, like the vibe you talking about, I'll be the one want to show you the vibe I'm doing. Like, man, I'm vibing. This is what I'm chilling on and doing. Boom, that's it. Not to be like
studying in private.
It ain't, but it is. It ain't, but it is.
Hold on. Hey, you was doing all these angles. I was like, what is he doing? Come on, Mike.
It happens. Sometimes you're gonna feel yourself.
Well, he had the Texas on him too. I was like, man, you're killing him.
Some stuff gonna happen. But see,
he smells himself.
But guess what? Then I ain't had no money in my hand.
Hold on, time out. I knew it was coming. I knew it was coming.
What I did was
hold on.
You had no money in your hand?
No,
he did. Hold on.
I didn't expose like, hey, come see me. I got it.
I'm finna do young way. Hold on.
What you got,
bro? You ain't gotta have the money, bro. You look like money. Bro, hold on. Think about it.
I appreciate that, brother.
Bro, there ain't no broke dudes that I've seen in my life.
Please.
No, I'm just saying, ain't no broke dudes I've seen posing like that, bro. I'm just saying.
Let me tell you something, man. We practiced it at the hat now. We got a tutorial how to pose.
Hey, bro, I'm just saying though. You gotta think about that though, right? That's what I'm saying. It's what it looked like, bro. And you could be all intentions of what you're doing. And me knowing you, I know what your intentions are, right? That's the thing when you got folks who own that jealousy, bro.
I know, and that's what, boy, as you like,
and that's really all it put in a nutshell. That's why I just slowed my roll a little bit, because I jumped out there like that, because everything started out, you want to stay connected with your friend, you want to interact with your friend until your friends start, damn, this motherfucker look like they owe me some money, they look like they doing this, or they look like they doing this, but I know this motherfucker don't do nothing, you know what I'm saying? And it's just a whole nother world start coming up out that motherfucker.
And that is crazy. Well, I ain't gonna lie, because boy, can't nobody say when social media first didn't jump out, whatever site you was on. Everybody was very active. Now, as we done got older, for some
turned down, some turned up.
We post
I
every day.
ain't gonna say everybody, but being honest, I know, even I'm speaking for myself for sure. I know I was slow all the way down. Like, I don't be caring about all that stuff like that, because all you doing, it's what you reaching for. Like you say, you posting what you posting for. You ain't posting not to be seen. You posting to be seen. What being seen do? You trying to see who's seeing you? What else you trying to receive?
Hit the other
that
part.
bad heart. What else you want? You want them likes. I mean, it all comes together with the social media. I mean,
so let's think about this, right? So let's say all the people that you know, right? You private family, right? It's gonna be the same thing. You show up at the party, right? You gonna hit them same poses. The only thing is that one of them is a memory, one of them is actually saved, and people can look it over like, I can't stand this dude on this day. You know what I'm saying? It be that kind of thing. You know, that's what he was saying. Like, just capture the actual moment, like we used to, or like, Polaroid. You know, I mean, digital, is what it is now. But I mean, bro, all I'm saying is that if you look like you happy every day you post, your family. Simple shit, bro. There's people I've known who are jealous because you got a family, bro.
oh,
Like, let's get to that point. You have a family. You have a woman, whoever you with, they love you. They hey, I did this for so-and-so. Man, I ain't got nobody doing that shit for me buying groceries. Bro, you can just be breathing, bro. People do this shit at the job.
No, the job.
They just don't like you. If we talking about on the negative side, you know what I'm saying?
hold on. They don't like me for real? No.
Man, look, man, I got the camera, bro. Nah, I'm improv. Like, come on, man.
Did you hear something?
Nah.
Tell me who said.
I'm gonna say
Tell me.
that's one thing I'm not gonna do, bro. I don't like transfer negative energy, with certain stuff.
Nah,
if anything,
I
I'm
like
gonna
to
need,
walk around. I hit you real quick. Hey, yeah, I feel you, bro. Hold on, Rock. I'll be right. Away from that.
Yeah.
All that, man.
But y'all, I mean, so again with the social media, y'all knew mine. I ain't gonna go too deep because y'all was giving me a hard time last time when I said something about the Yahoo chat. So we ain't gonna go too deep into that. But I would say I was having fun interacting with people because for me, being introverted, that was easy for me to speak to people because I don't have to feel that connection. When I want to step away, I could just log out. Versus if I'm talking to somebody, for a long period of time, at this point I'm drained. It's like get quiet.
I ain't gonna lie, man. I watched the movie the other day, but it was really crazy. And it's crazy. It was kind of based off the topic we talking about now. Not saying it is based off. It's like that.
What's the name of the movie?
I forgot what it was called, but it was mainly dealing with being online. A dude taking it too serious. He done met some girl. I think it was
Sound
too.
like it.
Met some girl online. Not even met some girl. I guess her job was just to interact with people. You know what I'm saying? Online.
Amazon chat.
I guess. I don't know. But they interacting, but he done took it too serious. He
Get off.
This man got a whole wife. But this cyber thing just got his mind so brainwashed to where
Fantasy, man.
He ain't want his wife no more.
Hey man, you
Ain't never met
sexy
this
with
girl
that
at all
period.
though. Bro.
I mean,
Use that comma.
Look
And
at
then finally met, I guess who it was, because he done stalked her so bad. He knew the voice. So it was like, man, you almost lost your life over something that ain't never was yours. Because you done went cyber crazy. Like that's
they created a whole show off our topic that we talking about.
That AI shit.
Nah,
that Dan show got a movie.
a show on MTV. Catfish.
Oh,
yeah.
man.
Catfish.
Oh man. Hey, my daughter be putting me on that, man.
Man.
Bro, there's some folks
And that's
out
for
there.
the new generation to see how it turned out.
Yeah, because the new one, I feel like I don't know. I feel like I'm fake.
I mean, of course. That's just like,
Hey,
what's the
it's
name
fake,
started
girl.
out like that?
No,
What's the one from down here?
Cheaters.
Cheetahs. Cheetahs started out like that. Then we
See?
had to keep it up.
And that's when the fake shit started coming in. But see, that's the only thing too. I feel like social media did too, man. Like it watered down.
All these TV shows, man. You know,
Say.
majority of them. Come on, Jerry, man. You paying these people, man. What's
Paying
up?
them.
And we thought that was real.
Hey, had us brainwashed.
But once again, it's just entertainment. It's just entertainment.
But there was, at least I didn't look at it. I don't remember seeing no disclaimer.
But you gotta look at it. No, you gotta look at that screen and then cut it off and then look at what's going on around you. And no, it's different.
That's why now to this day I don't really watch no reality TV shows now. So I feel like all of it's scripted.
Yeah.
Like I know you watch that, Housewives,
Oh,
right?
y'all got the Atlanta
It took
on
me
right
a
now,
while-
y'all.
It took me a while to get like that, Chris. Like, cause I was like that, but like what you saying now, boy, I can't tell you the last time I seen a reality show. To be honest, but
I'm gonna tell you why I don't like it. Because for me, it's like y'all got money, right? And I know life ain't all about money.
It is.
Y'all are in an abundance where you don't have to worry about things, and y'all be arguing about stupid shit.
But in order for them
I
not
ain't
to,
gonna lie to
continue
you,
to worry about things, they had to do stupid stuff to get money to not worry about things.
But that's the
don't
thing.
let it fool you though. 'Cause you see, you see some of them be looking different when they take that check away from them too though. Some of them be needing that check.
But see,
Everybody ain't on them shows like that. They might have had a song out then.
I don't know. I guess I look at it like
Regular people.
Some people need them shows. I'm being honest with you.
What you mean? Give me an example.
No, I'm just saying, like, period. I mean, like, you got, like, you could tell ones who got something like, okay, a prime example who, like, say for, like, people that got something going on, like, outside the show. Like, if you want to say, like, the Atlanta Housewife with Charlie.
Candy.
That's a prime example. You know she ain't just wait on that show. Ooh, I'll wait for that season 3 to start if I can get back going.
But you got a Nene or Portia, which
You know
I like
what
them
I'm
characters.
saying?
I like the characters.
I can't
I'm just
stand
saying,
it.
I like the characters.
Really?
But you got
No, I'm just saying
you
for
got
the show.
certain
I do.
ones that really need it now. You got certain ones now that benefited off that show. They done branched off and hey, I don't even need that, but it's still cool to get it. But I got this too, so I'm that's an example. I ain't
that's a good
I ain't
example.
bashing nobody's pocket at all. Do you?
I am.
It is what it is,
Bro, you gotta have.
you heard
bro,
me say it right?
Yeah, I said it,
That's his business,
bro.
Tag
You gotta
his
have
ass.
some type of dignity.
Tag.
Tag me,
Yeah.
bro. You gotta have some type of dignity, bro. Like this is what I mean, and like what he always saying, right? It's entertainment, right? But look at the type of entertainment that we putting out at the same time. It's like when y'all out in the real world, y'all trying to, especially like let's say,
And it's gonna test you.
It's like, well, I'm gonna advocate for young girls doing this, but you on this show.
Yeah,
Like,
doing
how
all
do you
that.
act that way, but then doing this? That's almost like saying I don't do, I don't do, the. Can I say the porn one? You can't do that, right? But then I do this, but then I'm trying to tell people how to do right. It's like, bro, like make it make sense.
I don't mind when you say that was a part of your life and you're not doing it and you trying to preach to somebody because then you telling them why. But to have both words that you playing in at the same time, I understand your point.
That's the only thing I'm concerned about, and it's funny to me how this thing I read how people justify the reasoning.
Mm-hmm.
But then, okay, if you get a point on that, then I should be able to justify any fucking thing that was on my mind that I feel I can justify. Even though I know it's fucked up, but I should be able to justify it, right? And that's what I mean, where it's like this social media allows that too much, and it's confusing people now on what's real, what's not. Like, it was one thing, them trying to blame, Grand Theft Auto for, the shootings and stuff. But it's like, it's much more than that. You know what I'm saying? It's way.
I forgot about that, boy.
Man,
God damn.
and I'm thinking to myself, I'm playing all these games. Why am I not crazy?
Yeah, man.
That's just,
And it's not the first game that we was shooting guns.
I mean, it's, yeah.
It sure like the first shooting game.
Duck Hunt. My first one. Duck Hunt.
And that was a real gun.
Felt
I'm
like
saying it in your hand.
Yeah.
That wasn't no gun that was on TV that you were pushing the
And then
button.
the Super Nintendo had the bazooka, bro. Like, what are we doing?
Hey, man.
Internet technology.
Hey.
Well, I say God is good and it's bad, man. God is
But
good
I
and it's bad.
wouldn't put it with my relationship. I wouldn't put it next to my relationship. That's all I'm
no.
saying. I want to feel the genuine the genuine of everything.
I just want to know what you is for the second.
just saying.
Boy, sound like a genuine. Hold on.
Nah, I get what you're saying,
You
though.
know,
but
you want to feel the genuineness of it.
I would say this in closing for me. So depends on what your intentions, or if you got good intentions as far as being on social media. I personally don't feel like you have anything to worry about. But at the end of the day, you know who you are, and whatever your diet is, whether it be booty, you gonna
and filter and know how to filter it.
Yeah.
Now I'm not saying the picture filter. I'm saying
Damn.
filter in your mind what's good and what's bad. I think you gotta. That's the disclaimer. I gotta put that out there.
good job.
That's good close.
Yeah,
Good close.
I would just say that it's definitely a tool. It definitely helped. Word of mouth, big time, get me to have regular customers with my ugly truth and my brand.
But that's your business, not personal.
I mean, you gotta understand, man, because I've had people tell me all the time, why don't you have it separate? Like, have a separate page, just only that. And then I'm like, look, man,
You are one.
I want to be one. I want to show people that, look, man, my life, I don't want my life to revolve around work. I have plenty of talents, like all these men here at this table and behind us. We all have talents. I want to be able to show that I can do this and then be me at the same time. You know what I'm saying? Not be on a reality show, being like, oh boy, being a crazy dummy. I gotta get that fade. I gotta get that fade to come over here. Yeah, we gotta protect the kids. We gotta put the violence down. But every time you over here trying to crash with somebody, you gotta.
Talking about the big crash though.
Yeah, I had to throw that out there.
Yeah.
But yeah, that I show myself working on my car. Just I'm a everyday person. Ain't nothing I do special. Just what I love doing.
Yeah.
This is how I share my time. I think that's the thing for me. Again, in closing, is to share my talents and what I love to do, and then other people agree, and then maybe follow.
For me to close, and I would say go back to the points that we were talking about earlier. I don't want to initially meet somebody to where I can't pick up on the vibes, the signs, the signals, whatever it is, the authenticity. What is the word, Chris?
Authenticity.
Yeah.
Ooh, he like, well, put the marriage up. I do the hip hop with the man. Y'all help me with
Yeah.
that.
Hey.
That nigga said it slow.
But hear
So I
that?
just gotta say it slow.
Hey,
I just gotta say
I
it
couldn't
slow.
get it out myself, man. Hey, no more shredded cheese for me again. You
Hey, take your
earned it.
time. Don't
Take my
don't
time.
say-
Tell them to
Take
say
my
shrimp.
time.
I ain't saying that, but my closing will be more of a. I want to just say, just watch what you post. I ain't saying like
Don't stun on them.
I ain't saying like oh no, oh man, don't be ashamed of your body. Hey, God made you,
Did he though?
but I'm just.
But did he make different bodies or the same body? But we just talk about that
Nah,
another
you
time.
know we all
We talk about that another time.
I mean, we all different right now. I mean, everybody.
Not our bodies.
I'm just saying, but just be careful what you post. So, and also what you see, You know, watch how you the approach. Fix your approach, gentlemen. We don't even say that to young men no more. Gentlemen, everybody automatic YN now. Out the gate.
Young nigga.
I don't.
I don't even get it. I mean,
I say Lil ass dude.
yeah, man. I don't even get it, man. But
We did want to be gentlemen and stuff. Damn, they is messed up. But go ahead.
real talk. YN, you just YN now.
Yeah.
But yeah, man, just watch out what you post, ladies. I look at it as far as like want to be approached a certain way. Just watch out what you post first. Not saying you can't post yourself, but just watch how you post it.
Don't give him only one thing to think about.
Yeah, and then dudes, don't take the post that lady's posting. Don't take it as she a thought. That means that's just a swimsuit. That's just a swimsuit.
On the vacation.
That's normal stuff.
Or
man.
she could be baiting.
Yeah, same thing.
Or she might be a thought.
What you got, Wade?
Damn, which one did I?
What you got on the closeout? Wade?
Something similar to what you said. You know what I'm saying? Like,
He's stealing.
nah, I was just gonna add a little more, like where he said, like watch what you posting. You know what I'm saying? Like, kind of take it back to the old days. You know what I'm saying? Like, make them wonder what you look like. You know what I'm saying? Don't just give it to them. You know what I'm saying? Because you're not just giving it to him, you giving it to everybody.
At one time.
So now when you making them post like, damn, I'm single, don't nobody want you because everybody's seen.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? How can you be mine if everybody done seen what I done seen? That's what made me jump to you. You know what I'm saying? Like, that shit whack. And then once I do cuff you, we go somewhere. It don't even matter about us going nowhere. Motherfucker know what you look like.
Mm-hmm.
If I do decide to take you outside in public, we go somewhere. Say, bro, that's old girl, bro.
And they naming you by the booties.
What?
Wow.
By booties now. How the booty be the first thing you see?
You remember that picture I showed you when she had that them greens on? I do. Nigga, she ain't even turn around. But you remember her by the back. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, make that significant other, you know what I'm saying? Like, imagination be bigger than what it is. You know what I'm saying? Because nowadays, everybody just giving it up too easy. It ain't no competition. I mean, not competition, but it ain't no,
And we just gonna add the man part too, because you said the women part about shaking butt and all that. We gonna have the man part too. Please don't show your mama card and shit. She can you pick it up. Y'all
Damn.
Flakes in the
Damn.
you doing a fan out with your money. She wanna go out to eat. She wanna go out to eat. You wanna go to corral. It ain't gonna look right on your resume.
Damn.
But it's what you showing though.
Is that the paycheck you finna go pay the bill with?
That's what you showing though. Don't do that.
Let me go cash
don't
right
do
quick
that.
so I can flex.
Hey, you
do
know what's
that.
funny? That's the thing I think cats used to do in our generation before people really had direct deposit. They couldn't wait, man. Either go to the cash, you know what I'm saying, 24-hour spot, get that little thing, pay a little 5% fee. First thing they do, I'm like, bro, that's your check, bro.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I'm saying? But
To each his own.
Till everybody start seeing that guy outside waiting you to cash that check. Appreciate you everybody for tuning in to us, man. We good topic today, good topic, and hopefully it helps. Like the internet helped and hurt. I hope we helped and didn't hurt nobody. I hope
I hurt some feelings.
Hey, but that's him.
So he can
Remember
build
that?
them back up. He gonna build them back up.
Yeah.
Help him build them back up.
Okay, I'm just saying,
Yeah.
So appreciate y'all tuning in to the podcast once again. Two sides to the story podcast. It's the host B Mike.
Young Wade in the cut.
The ugly truth.
Chad G, baby.
Till the next time, we signing out.
Hot, bro.
Hey, tell everybody to follow me somewhere.
Hot breath, fam.
Thursday. Oh,